Hello everyone and welcome to Italy. Today we are at Monza and I qualified an amazing second place in a downpour of rain, heavy rain for the entire qualifying session, full wets, and I was within half a second of R13, which I'm really impressed by. Now I just want to apologise if you hear the TV noise or the table noise. It's because my steering wheel was broken. The wheel is rubbing against the base, which means it's very hard to turn, and I've had to move it further towards me on the table, which causes the table to make noises. And I know how you like me talking about tables. So as we go out to the grid though, we are on the options, brand new options of course. Everyone's got a choice of tyres, whatever one they want. But R13, as typical as it is, gets pole, then it's me, then it's Sirlane, then it's Hamilton Van, I think. Is it Hamilton Van? I think it is, with a very good 4th place. Need to be careful into Monza turn while R13's gone for the primes. So is Sirlane. I'm on the options. I've taken a different route. Let's see. Rain is forecast as we have the lights. And I've got a better start than R13. And I'm in the lead. Bit of blocking there in the second part of the chicane, but I outbraked myself. But as we go towards the next chicane, which I have no idea the name of, I used to know it's Della Rocha. That was like the first one. R13 could be having a look at me here. As we go into Ascari. Just cutting him out of the road. Bit dirty there, but Ascari is very difficult to do side by side. As we go towards the Parabolica. And I am still leading this race. As we have lost connection to Cartman, which is a typical thing this season, unfortunately.
Weather reports suggest light rain in approximately 5 minutes.
5 minutes time, which if that's true, that means that my strategy will work off perfectly. Because these laps are going to take lap 6, that's around 5 minutes away. As R13's looking down my inside here. Bouncing across the chicane a little bit. Really not liking that first Desmo. Oh, something happened there. I think there might have been a lag spike. He might have hit the back of me. Or hit the gravel a little bit. R13 doing a little wheelie on the curb. Startmatt's actually catching us up, I think. So the second race running, I am leading. Of course, you saw last week, unfortunately, disconnected.
DRS conditions now
but now DRS is enabled, which is the perfect opportunity for R13 to actually get a proper run on me. As Goddard sets the fastest lap, I forgot about him. He is here today, and I'm sure he'll be facing me at some point in this race.
We advise mix 2. We're comfortable at the moment.
Looks like I'm running out of rich fuel mix, which is actually a problem, because I think that's what kept me ahead, really.
The safety car's been deployed. Safety car deployed.
Well, that's going to make the rain a whole different issue. But I am going to lead under the safety car, which is actually really good for my tyres. That is good. This is a good thing for me. And the safety car's probably going to stay out long enough for it to start raining, and then of course we'll have that little sprint at the end of the rain. And then we'll put up the intermediate score.
DRS is disabled due to safety car. Okay,
First
no
time I've ever led.
overtaking allowed.
No overtaking allowed. Actually no, I have led under a safety car before, that's a lie. Because I led at India Season 1 behind the safety car. Oh, safety car's flying. That's not a good thing at all. Because if you hit the safety car, you're disqualified. Over this brings stop Matt and the whole field right behind me. My tyres looking pretty bad actually. Luckily we have this safety car period caused by my teammate, which, if it does work out today, there's probably somebody's gonna say that this was a scandal, like the Renault in Singapore 2008. But I have no knowledge of this. It's obviously just lose its own crash, not anything to do with the race result. Anyway, if you're enjoying this commentary so far, leave a like on the video and maybe leave a comment as well if you want. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Of course, subscribe if you haven't already. But behind the safety car, of course, there's very little to talk about. Oh, I can see rain. Is that rain? I think there might be little sprinkles appearing on the screen. It's going to be interesting to when is the correct point where you switch on to the indicators. Yes, it is definitely raining now. Just little drops at the moment. Nothing that would cause your car to be upset.
It's starting to rain. It's just light at the moment, but if it worsens, we'll need to switch to inters or wets.
Yep, he said if it worsens, we'll have to change it to inters or wets. I very much doubt we'll be in wets. Maybe by the end of the race, but not now. Anyway, we're in a massive train, and I'm leading the train. There's someone actually behind the train on the mini-map, going just up the first chicane now. Of course, I will have the safety car after the restart. Well, I'll become the safety car. I was pretty nervous. Surprised to have Chief Ninja 19 on my friends list, if I'm honest. He was a TGP Season 1 guy, and then he left. He was a pretty dirty racer anyway. But yeah, I still have him on the friends list somehow. So, when is the inter switch point? I don't know. Not this lap, definitely not this lap. I know maybe somebody will, but definitely not me.
No overtaking the safety car.
Must be safety car in this lap.
The safety car is coming in this lap. In this lap. Start weaving. We need to get some temperature into the brakes and tyres. Be aware, tyres and brake temp is low. Go now.
And we are away in the restart. Sorry for being silent, but I was focusing on the job in hand.
Window is open. Box this lap.
And of course my team's telling me to box, but they'll put me on a set of primes, so I'm going to have to stay out. Oh, this German's having a go at me. Oh dear. I'm not sure if that was fair there. No, it's raining pretty hard right now. As me and R13 are going to go side by side into Ascari. He's got the momentum on me.
Remember to pit this lap.
Oh crap, oh shit. Fuck, that was really bad there.
The car behind is on standard revs. Car behind is running standard revs.
I'm going to have to let them past. Where is he? Well, I did try letting him pass, but I thought he was that Red Bull, so...
Intermediate tyres confirmed.
Let's hope this plays off, because I'm sorry to R13 for hitting him. And it looks like he's way down the order, so... I'll have to try to doesn't pass. Looks like I'm the first one on the inters then. I'm taking the gamble. Let's hope it pays off for me.
Be careful not to drive over the white line when coming out of the pits, or you'll get a penalty.
I think I'll get a penalty at the end of the race anyway for that contact with R13, so I'm really, really sorry about that.
We've put a new set of intermediate tyres on the car. That leaves just one stop remaining.
I'm not sure it's wet enough, you know. I know it looks wet enough, but I think the slicks have plenty of grip left in them.
The track is looking pretty dry now. You should pit in and fit the dry compound.
Nice one, engineer, telling me it's looking pretty dry. Maybe you should switch to the dry compound. I'm glad these inters are feeling pretty good to me, actually. But let's see in the sector split, see whether I've caught up with Elusive Kev at all. Now I was jumping behind me, yeah, he did lose loads of time.
6 seconds to the next car, 6 seconds.
Right, so. I know I gave up my lead, but I thought I'd let R13 pass, but it didn't work. So it looks like I'll be taking a post-race penalty instead.
There are quite a few cars in the pits right now. Watch out for cars exiting the pits. Fuel is looking okay, but we'll keep an eye on it.
I dropped Drastic Midget in those pit stops, so it was a good decision then. Yeah, so this race has pretty much been ruined by me.
Poor. Everyone seems to be struggling for grip.
Please catch up. What was High B is now J Lang 7. Trying to catch him up, try to get myself as far up the grid as possible because I'm pretty sure that I'll get a post-race penalty for that. The conditions are getting really bad really quickly. It might even be full wet conditions soon.
Stopping this lap.
So I miss that then, alright.
Okay, wet tyres for next box.
Looks like Justin Midget behind has got a massive train behind him. It says for me to stop.
The car ahead is running standard revs. Standard revs.
Can't see a thing. Who is this? I can't see who's the guy in first place.
Can't let this guy hold us up much longer. We need you to pass him. need to pit in this lap. We might need to think about moving to fuel mix mode 2 in the next few laps.
Oh, hit the back of loose Kev. Oh, I broke myself. Shit. Fuck, what? Shit. That was bad. God, I wasn't expecting to brake so early. Oh man, Kev, I'm really sorry. Been really bad, haven't I? Don't know why it's telling me to pit. Crap, I feel terrible now. I'm gonna get a shitload of penalties on top of me.
Box.
It was my fault though, that elusive Kev on was 100% my fault. I just outbroke myself straight into him. Yes, I am leading with 3 laps to go, but I think that Hybe will be actually walking away with this victory. It's not his first victory actually, when he raced in Season 1 alongside Kay Gibbs in terms of the point. He won Singapore.
Track conditions are really bad. Pit in and fit the wet compound if you need it.
You know what? Because I'm expecting a load of penalties,
Wet tyres.
I'm going to go for wet tyres. That was not what I wanted to do. Wow, I've lost loads of time. That was terrible.
Pit in.
Well, that was terrible as well.
Okay, wet tyres for next box. You're currently matching race pace. Good job.
Looks like Hybe's raced on, so this will be interesting. I'm really sorry about my driving standards this race. I don't know what's going on. But we're out onto the wet tyres, and we'll see whether this will work.
The track is clear.
But I lost a lot of time in the bit where I slid off the track twice. So. Such terrible racing from me. So I've got Sirlane behind me, a perfectly clean racer. I hope I don't collide with him, unlike with R13, who's also a clean racer, and Elusive Kev, who's definitely a clean racer. Now skip that chicane there. As we go down into the Parabolica. And Sir Lane is through.
Win that place back. Come on, you can get him.
As there is so much spray, I can barely see a thing.
We gained some points.
As that's me and Sir Lane up 2 positions. I wonder how the front 2 are doing. Really struggling with that first Lesmo every single time, except for when I was on the slicks. Well, it looks like it's going to be a reasonable result, but mired in controversy. And it looks like someone's gone off. Just keeping my car on the road. Who was that? Was that Sir Lane? I think it was, but my driving today is terrible. Oh, well, that wasn't very nice, was it? I must say congratulations though to Hybe or James Lang on the victory. But I have to say that my driving was terrible that race. R13 finishing ahead of me in the end though, although he did kind of run me out wide, but I think that was my own fault at the end, and I'm not going to say he deserves anything for that because our collision at the beginning was terrible. But Hybe from 11th in the grid wins, and it was Sir Lane who spun out then. And I'm really sorry to Elusive Kev as well for hitting him, but what a terrible race in terms of my driving standards. But in terms of my actual driving, my pace was really good. I had a chance of winning that. I could have won it. But no, I fucked it up. If I hadn't had those 2 moments in the intermediate, I mean this is excluding all of the crashes I had, I would have won. Those 2 bits in the gravel cost me around 6 seconds. But well done to Hybe or James Lang on first place. Sorry to R13 for the collision, and sorry to Elusive Kev for just outbraking myself going straight into the back of him. I really don't know what to say about this kind of stuff because I don't do it often, and I'm really sorry. I tried to let R13 pass, but it was impossible. So yeah. I'm just going to tweet them now. Yeah, it wasn't very good for me today. I'll probably get some penalties. I don't know where I'll finish in the end in terms of the actual finishing order. I know I got a podium according to that, but I don't. They could just. It could just be the. You know, the penalty for next race in terms of like no quali or whatever, which I hope for. But we'll see, because yeah, it was pretty bad, especially the one with Elusive Kev was bad. That one was bad because that cost him loads of time. It was entirely my fault, and yeah. So that has been it from me. Oh, Arsham says his one was side pod glitch. You were not at fault. Oh, okay. I thought I ran him off the road and dive bombed him a bit, but maybe not. But of course, the Elusive Kev one was entirely my fault, and I'm really sorry about that. And I could have won this race, but I didn't because of my own faults. So overall, pretty bad. Although I'm really surprised by my pace around that track. I really wasn't expecting to be second in qualifying and then leading a lot of the race, not disconnecting, and yeah, I could have won the race as well if I didn't slow down to try and let R13 past. So yeah, that has been it from me. Leave a like if you've enjoyed this video. Leave a comment if you believe that my driving was bad, because it just was. And I will see you next time. This has been Alex. Goodbye.